Alright, what's up everybody? Back here with another helpful video. This is a little more philosophical in its approach, and title of the video, let me make sure I got this right, the best way to look at the future. Now, this is in my experience, my opinion, and if you think of a better way to look at the future, comment down below. I even heard some success / leadership / motivational type speakers touch on this as well, but I've actually learned this through my own experience. The best way to look at the future is having excitement for the future, being excited for the future, where you look forward to the things you got to do. The only drawback with this that I found is you get so excited about it, it makes it hard to go to sleep. And sleep is super important just for optimal performance, just in everyday life and in the gym. And it's very important to rest your body, that way it can grow back if you're into any kind of health and fitness, anything, trying to build muscle or lose fat. There's plenty of studies showing when people were in a caloric deficit, aka they were trying to lose fat, people that slept, I forget the exact hours, I'm just going to use numbers, like some slept 5 hours, some slept 8 hours. The ones that slept 5 hours lost like twice as much muscle as the ones who slept 8 hours while they were cutting. So it's super important, and it's going to affect your strength, just in your thinking, and like I said, in everyday life and your performance. You're going to want to procrastinate more. Just not going to want to feel like doing things as much, but you can't always go by feel. A lot of times you just have to do things and then you feel like doing them. Motion creates emotion. Basically, like if you start smiling, when you're happy, you laugh, you smile and stuff, but if you just start laughing and smiling and stuff, you start feeling more happy. You start feeling like the things that you do, and you feel those kind of ways. Like when you're out of breath, you're breathing in and out really heavy and things, and I guess your heart rate's up. Well, if you just started breathing really heavy in and out, not hyperventilating, but breathing like you would when you were, after getting a run or something, that would get your heart rate up. So that's what that means. Motion creates emotion. Doing the thing, makes you have the effect of the thing that normally comes from after doing the thing. But basically having excitement towards your future, that's the best way I found to look towards the future. I mean, when you can genuinely be excited for the things that you have to do the next day, the next week, when you can just be excited to get up, like, yes, I can't wait, like I'm excited to get up and work on this thing for what it's gonna bring me, to get it done, do it a certain way, for the person it's gonna make of me, for the thing that's gonna, give me, for the thing it's gonna give others, for the thing of how it's gonna structure my life, for the lifestyle it's gonna give me. See what I'm saying? All these things, like I said, when you can genuinely look forward to something. Think about a time where, I don't know if you set a date with someone to go do something fun or something, and like all that day before, that's all you're thinking about. I can't wait to get off work or something to go do that thing. Or you're going away for the weekend, you're stoked about this trip, you're thinking about it all week, you just can't wait to get away and go on this ski trip or whatever trip you're going on. Same thing. Imagine if you could feel that excited, that genuinely enthusiastic about, oh damn, I can't, I'm done working on this thing, I need to go to sleep now, it's getting late, I can't, I'm so damn excited to get back up and work on this, because where it's moving me towards my ideal self, my dream life. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you can genuinely feel like that, I'm telling y'all. And I love what I do, but even I go through periods where I get like super excited about things, like I said, and I love it, but I also don't like how it keeps me up at night. So I try to tone it down at night to stop thinking about it so much. But again, motion creates emotion, so I've even found it's like, when you start thinking about how you can be excited, or start thinking how it excites you, that makes you get excited, instead of just waiting like randomly for that random thoughts to come in, and then you start thinking about it. Just go ahead and start thinking about the things you have to do, the things you love to do, the things you can't wait to get to whenever you get done doing what you're doing. to get closer to those goals, to those dreams, just to work on, to build your craft, to get better at your craft, to create this masterpiece that you're working on. That's pretty much it for the video. I'm not necessarily in that state of mind. I wish I was in that exact state of mind where I'm super pumped, super excited about the future. Like I am, but I'm saying in the state where I'm actually constantly like thinking about it. Like that's when it'll like super dawn on me sometimes. Like when I lay in bed at night and go to sleep, that's generally some of my best thinking time. Like right when I lay in bed later at night like that, I just think so clearly and think. And my thoughts are different than they are in the morning. But then I start thinking about, I get up, I need to get up and do this and this, and when I get this done, it's gonna look like this, and then I can do this with it. And when this happens, then I can do this. And after I do all these, this can happen. And if that happens, this. I just keep putting forth this effort. Basically, it's faith in a sense too. You just know, you get excited, you start to get pumped up about knowing you keep doing all these damn things right every day in, day out, day in and day out. And you just know what's coming, you're progressing towards it every day. You just get freaking stoked about getting up and be able to put in that time and effort and energy into something that's just moving you closer and closer and closer to your dream life, to your dream self. And more than important, what you get is what you become. Jim Rohn has a great quote. One of his mentors told him, set the goal to become a millionaire, not because of not for the money, but because of what it will make of you to achieve it. And he told them, set goals for what they will make of you to achieve them, not just for what you get, like a car or money just from that goal. And it's true. So I always constantly tell myself, I want my dream life, but more important than that, I want my dream ideal self. But then having that, you will have your dream life. It's like it's hand in hand. But I believe you could have your dream life and not be your ideal self. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I think they do go hand in hand, but you have to be before you can have, basically. So that's it for the video. Hope this maybe strike a little spark in your brain, make you start thinking about, are you excited to do the things you do? Do you enjoy the things you're doing? If not, you're just working a 9 to 5. Well, what is something that you genuinely love to do? What would you love to do? What would be your ideal life? What would be your ideal work? What would be some characteristics? What kind of person do you want to be, basically? What is your ideal self? And start working on these things when you get off work as much as you can. Spend a little bit of time with your family, spend some time with your friends, but you might have to cut those down a little bit. And I'm not saying neglect anybody, but here and there you start putting in this effort and you start to see it grow. And once you start seeing some growth and some progress, man, it's like anything, that is happy. That's what Tony Robbins says is happiness. He says the secret to happiness is growth, is progress. You're constantly progressing at something, you're gonna be happier in that area. So if you can be progressing in multiple areas in life, you're gonna be you're gonna be generally a happier, more fulfilled person. So that's it for this, though. I hope I can make y'all think. Like I said, just if you're not on that right path, you need to change something up. You know what I'm saying? You have, as far as we know, we got one life right now. You are one of a freaking kind. That's a thought that I love. That we literally are one of a kind, not one in a million, not one in a billion, not one in a trillion, we're one, not even one in the world. We're not even one in the world at the time. We're one in never ever gonna be again. Think about that. You are the only you that has ever existed and will ever exist. There will never be another exact duplicate of you or me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you sitting there watching this video, you are the only you that this universe will ever experience, exactly being you. Like your genetic, your DNA, like everything is specific you, specifically yours. Somebody else might come along and be similar, but nobody is exactly you. And with that, I end in saying, this is something that kind of drives me in my relationship with God. I'm not trying to get this all spiritual, but I just feel that being me, I'm the only one, and I hope y'all can, get some of these feels and maybe start thinking about this. I can't shortcut myself. I can't not try to get everything out of here in my heart that I want in life, that I know I can have, that if I apply myself, I can create all these things and become somebody of greatness and create great things. And everybody has a seed of greatness within them. We just all have to manifest our greatness. So that's what it's about for me. I don't want to live my life and at the end it's like, damn, I could have did so much. It's about how much can you do, and then how, you know, what's your potential, and then from your potential, how much of that are you actually using? You know what I'm saying? It's all about basically you versus you pushing yourself, you doing all you can do. It's not about what somebody else is doing. If your best is $100,000 a year, that's your best. But if your best is $500,000 a year and you're only doing $100,000 a year, that's what Jim Rome says. He says, we call you loser. You know what I'm saying? You're not living up to your full potential. There's a huge gap there. You're shortcutting yourself. Another great thing he says about psychology, I forget exactly what he says about it, but it's like it messes with people's psyche, constantly doing things and acting in a way that is less than they know they can do, or less than they know they can be, or less than they are. Just shortcutting stuff here and there, not applying themselves here and there. You have this talent to do something, you're not even freaking using it. Like, that's your talent. You have some, I'm about to end this off. I know I kind of went off on a different tangent, but it all ties back in to, you know, getting excited about the future. So this is trying to make you excited about the future, basically, and tap into you and start expressing yourself and doing the things that you want to do. Les Brown told a story of a woman who died, basically, and he went and got her papers and stuff, and there's a bunch of stories that she had written, and now she's dead. He was saying she'll never be able to finish them, and he was saying the universe, you know, whatever those plays were, those endings, those ideas, those thoughts, those were hers. The universe was, you know, that was her, was the way the universe was going to be able to express those thoughts. And now that she died, those thoughts will never ever come again. Like her dreams, like for her to do it. You know, everybody can do the same thing, but everybody has a different perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can make this same exact video right here, but it'd be different because we each touch on it in our own different way. We all have different point of views. We're all different people. So whatever the things is you want to do, that's yours. That is your, like, that's what Les Brown says. The universe is basically, it's been, whatever you want to do, that's been given to you to do. It's not just some random shit that you, I kind of want to do it, but nah, I'm not messing with that. That's yours. That's your dream. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing you want. That's your ambition. It's nobody else's. So if you don't act on it, it's never going to be acted on, and you die, that just dies with you, basically. And I paint and draw, so I feel the same way with that. Like, I have to get all these things out because the art that I'm making is never going to be created again if I don't create it. I'm the vessel that this has to be coming through. And I'm sure, you know, everybody is better or worse in certain areas of life. Everybody has a gift to do something. So find out what that is. You probably know to yourself what that is, and start using that, start doing that. Don't start using yourself up, basically. When you die and in your life, you want to say, damn, I truly applied myself, I used myself up, I used all my abilities, I became the person I could be. You know, I made the world better. I tried my best at basically everything. You know, if you do your best, that's all you can do. Now, your best can get better from day after day after day of learning and experience, but today all you can do is your best. Okay, and you do that every day, your best gets better, like I say. But if you do your best and you fail or something, well, that was your best. At that point in time, you'll get better. But that's it for the video. I just love, like, philosophy is awesome and stuff, but just getting so excited about the future and all. It is literally one of the, I mean, like, maybe the best, I don't know, it's one of the best for sure mental states to be in that I've ever been in. Just talk about quality of life, and you're talking about trying to be happy. You will be happier than freaking ever, and it's like a lasting happiness when you can genuinely feel happy about what you got to get up and do the next day, or the things you're doing even that day. All right, I'm into this. I don't want to keep rambling on too much. I feel I've conveyed my message clearly, and I've said everything I wanted to say. Just like I was talking about, you know, sing your song, write your play, however you want to do it. So I said everything I wanted to say in this. I'm gonna cut it off. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Drop any comments down below what you think about this, or after you start thinking about it. What's some things you're gonna start doing today or tomorrow or this week? Or, what's something you've been holding back on that you need to start doing? Or what's something your talents and abilities and what some talents and abilities that you know you should be doing, or things that you want to do. You know, comment down below, I'm gonna start doing this. This is something I've been freaking procrastinating on. I'm gonna start right now. I'm gonna start tomorrow. And you put it out there, you know what I'm saying? And then you freaking start on it, and you'll be infinitely happier. You'll wish you'll started earlier. All right, everybody, stay healthy. I always say that. Go make y'all some gains. Normally health and fitness videos, but everything's health, fitness. It's just lifestyle growth here, all about health and fitness, but you know, healthy mental as well, healthy, just spiritually healthy income, just healthy life in general, great life. It's all about me growing, helping y'all grow. See y'all on the next one again. Stay healthy. Go make y'all some gains. Peace out.
I got 8 fitness designs, third link in bio, and I got more coming as always. If you want custom shirts done as well, I do that as well. You can use code YouTube10 site-wide to get 10% off.